I am Tanu and I want to share with you which so many people says to me that ma'am ma'am I want to learn English. I want to listen English but I don't understand what they want to tell me. I don't understand it and this is out of my comfort zone. Whenever I try to do something out of my comfort zone, I fail in that. So, what can I do? How can I learn English? Is there any other way? This is the same thing which someone asked me, and I tell you exactly what I tell them. I exactly tell you that I can understand it because I related it. I also go through this. I also have been go through this way because I am a human being. When I start to learn English, believe me or not, my English is so bad. I could not understand it, I could not speak it, and I could not understand what they want to tell me, and I become bored very easily and I left it. Exactly you. I also had to do that out of my comfort zone, and I don't like that. This show this shows that we are all the same human, so that we can learn each other mistake. We can learn something, we can learn what someone do in your life in mistake, and we don't want to do that because we see and we learn to do that I don't want to do that someone mistake in our life. We are human beings and we are all our awareness is same. A difference is that a time difference, that someone does something in early and we do that later, and it's a benefit for us that we can learn someone each other mistake. I will tell you what you should do in your life to learn English. What I did in my life to learn English, that's I want to tell you. So please try to understand this way what I am going to tell you. Little baby don't know what is we want to tell them, and we want to tell them, they don't understand. So we have to do something that our finger, we are trying to our hand that this is that is, we're trying to understand this, and they are understand, and the language they don't understand, and slowly they can understand it what we are trying to say, and the language also, because they can understand it. It is a apple, okay. First time they don't understand that what is apple mean, what a apple word mean, and how to eat it, and what is this, they don't understand. But when we show us that this is the apple, and we feed them, so that and so that they can understand, okay, this is the one thing that we can eat it, and this is like a red and the shape we can imagine in, we can Im- we can have a image. And we also understand whenever someone says to you that a apple, a picture comes to your mind, exactly the same picture everyone comes to their mind, because we understand it. A picture, a thing that someone comes to you, a thing that is apple, and that says that is apple and how to eat it. And when you eat it, you know how, what's the taste in, how the taste is that, and what is this, you can understand it. And whenever you listen, whenever you heard a apple word, exactly, immediately a apple image come to your mind, and you can understand it what is apple, okay. That is the language, a apple, and you know what is apple. Exactly the same way you can understand it a language. When you know that what is the word mean, then you can understand it and you can relate it. Whenever you try to learn English and whatever language you want to learn in your life, then try to learn in this way. Whenever we see something and we curious what does it call, because we don't know what does it call, and someone says to you that, okay, and does it call it, because when we see something and we got to know about that what is this, we will not forget that. Because when we learn something about the things, Okay, you can understand it. This we don't know about this a language, anything, a Chinese, whatever you language learn, that you don't know what does it call in Chinese, but someone says to you, and a thing come to you and says that it is called that, it, and you understand that, okay, it is. Whenever it comes, whenever the name come to you and you hear that, immediately a picture come to your mind and you can understand it, you can relate it. Okay, so now you can understand it, a word that you can, you, because you, because you experience it, you have a picture in your mind. So if you try to learn any language, to try to learn it a image, because when you understand it, a small language, a small sentences, like I am going, what does it that mean in Hindi, and imagine your mind how to go, like exactly, imagine, that you heard a line that I am cooking. Okay, so imagine it, that I am cooking, exactly the same you have to do. Then you learn, a language, because now we don't know a language like English, we don't know. It's just like a kala akshar bhais barabar barabar, we all of us. But when we know a image, a thing, a word, so try to learn it a small sentences, and don't learn it, imagine it in your life. If you see, if you if you listen a sentences, try to imagine it in you, that you are doing this, that you are doing this, whatever line you learn, whatever line you listen, try, first of all you have to translate it and try to imagine it, so that whenever it again, the line again come to you, suddenly and immediately the imagination come to your mind, and you can, you don't have to learn it, you can understand it. And this is the process. Whenever you listen a language, listen our English, whoever talk to you, you can understand it, at least you can understand it. The next step you will do, but first of all the question is that, I don't understand it, the what someone says to me, what someone want to say me, I don't understand it. So this is the process. Try first of all, slow, small sentences, try to understand it, sorry, translate it and imagine in your mind, and that's it, you can understand what they want to tell me. And whenever the word, the sentence comes to you and you listen and you heard it, the imagination immediately come to your mind, and you don't have to learn, you don't have to read, sorry, learn, you don't have to learn it exactly, because we are bored to learn, we don't want to learn. Yeah, we don't want to learn, we want to experience something. Yeah, our mind is creative mind. Don't do that, learning every time doing in a book, like kitabi kira, don't do that. Try to create something, try to do something new. And I'll tell you, is this is the this is the one case you can do something new in your life, and you will enjoy. I know you will, because I also enjoy it when I try to learn English, and I learn, you can hear it. This, so thank you, and do that, try, at least try to do that. If you don't like it, then skip it, but at least try. If you like it, then do it, and improve your English. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.